A lot of people walk around with chips on their shoulders. Growing up, we used to say in my old neighborhood, they got their chest up. This meant they were sensitive and didn't take well to criticism. I'm sure you know somebody who is always in their feelings and wants to garner respect through having an attitude or causing conflict. What people like this don't realize is that their demeanor actually makes them respected less. They haven't realized this simple truth that the level of respect you receive from others equals the level of self respect you have for yourself. Young people especially fall prey to believing that their actions, no matter how insincere and fake, can make people respect them. They push down who they really are and put on false personas so that the world will have some sort of positive opinion about them. This overcompensation comes in many different forms. Take physical insecurity, for instance. A lot of times we focus in our culture heavily on women who are very insecure with their body forms and shapes, but this actually afflicts both sexes. Many young men are very sensitive about their height and their weight. A lot of young people of both sexes don't like the way they look. So, being sensitive about their appearance, they overcompensate by constantly bragging or engaging in attention seeking behavior. Young women who feel insecure about their body shape and size, they may overcompensate with overly sexualized behavior at young ages. Neither of these examples are exclusive to either sex, but they tend to hold across Western culture. As people age into adults, the way they act out changes. People who lack self esteem might overcompensate by excessively buying luxury items or flaunting their wealth to gain validation and admiration from others. To quote Kanye West in his smash hit song, "It All Falls Down," then I spent $400 on this just to be like, "And you ain't up on this." We do this because we feel powerless and insecure and empty on the inside. We don't know what true validation feels like, validation for authenticity. Others turn to their jobs, lose themselves within their work, spending hours and hours just trying to earn a that a boy from their boss. They become workaholics, excessively dedicating their time to their job just to show the world that they're competent at something. They lose themselves in the daily grind of a place where they can get that quick validation based off their efforts. But these people quickly become sick of whatever power structure is in place at their job. And soon, what little bit of respect they were seeking to gain is lost as their coworkers begin to whisper behind their back and use derogatory terms to describe them, like suck up or brown nose. People who greatly fear criticism or failure may also overcompensate by obsessively seeking perfection in every aspect of their lives, often becoming highly critical of themselves and others, turning to snobbery and overly judgmental behavior in order to hide the pain within. Overcompensation can be a way for individuals to cope with their insecurities, and it's one method we as humans turn to so very often, but it rarely leads to fulfillment or happiness. Because whether you believe it or not, people can sense someone overcompensating. Because overcompensators, like vampires, have clues to who they are. A vampire has no reflection and reels back from the cross. And a needy overcompensator will be overly diffident and thin skinned, unconfident, and quick to anger. And just like vampires who seek to devour our blood, those overcompensators, their neediness drains us. They take from everyone around them the energy they need to feel better about themselves, but it leaves us all with a little less to get through the day. So we can smell them, we can sense them, and we recoil. But what do you do if you are an overcompensator? What if you are riddled with insecurity and lack self-respect. What other mechanism besides overcompensating can one turn to gain respect from others? Well, the first step is that we must learn to build self-respect in ourselves. And self-respect is built block by block by doing the things that will gain confidence for us in our lives. But there's this false belief that competent people never worry about failure. This cannot be further from the truth. Confident people just don't mind failing. They see failure as a necessary step in learning how to win. Stephen Curry, the famous champion basketball player, is widely regarded as the greatest shooter of the basketball anyone has ever seen. He owns the NBA's record for the most three-pointers, but even he misses on an average of 57% of the time. Confidence isn't all about winning. Confidence is about knowing how to take a loss and coming back from it. But the only way one can get confident at something is by learning how to do it well. And the only way to learn how to do something well is by failing at it over and over again. So if you want to build self-respect, you need to gain competency at doing something of value and integrity to others. And that will begin to build within you a great confidence. Because when you bring things of value and integrity into the lives of others, there is no better feeling. And after you gain this competency, your confidence will explode within you. Self-respect is a byproduct of confidence. And when you respect yourself, then others will respect you as well. So let's turn everything I just said into an easy-to-follow formula for gaining respect in your life. First, become competent at bringing value into the lives of others in some fashion. This must be a moral action so that others see you as a person of integrity. This will give you boundless confidence. And when you see the good that you have done, you will begin to respect yourself. And after you start respecting yourselves, others will too. Trust me, it works. Thank you for listening and have a wise day.